All right, I'm going to do a part 2. I'm on part 2 now because I just did part 1, and I'm sitting outside in a little bit beautiful circumstances, but it's a little awkward because I'm holding the camera and I'm pointing it at the cards, and I pressed accidentally the button to shut off the camera while I was about to talk about what the Messenger of Fire is focused on, okay? Because she's looking over here at these clarifiers from the Soul's Journey cards, and she's got her back turned on these fairy oracles, okay? So this is sort of like where you're at right now. You are, these Soul's Journey all to me seem to be about what needs to be burned up. And that's what she's looking at right now, is she's in this purging process. These cards, I got grief, I got worry, and then the freedom card. So it's freedom from grief and worry. And the cards say on them, worry says, I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So worry is useless, because when you worry, it's almost like you're giving yourself an extra problem that doesn't need to exist, because whether or not you worry, it's not going to prevent anything. So what's the point of it? It's just a useless added problem, because a lot of times you will worry about something and then it will not come to pass. And so it's worth examining. Every time worry pops up in your mind, you should examine that and say, this is not worth my time. And then give yourself the freedom from it. You can use this affirmation: I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So that's a great affirmation. If you start to go into worry, you can say, I'm free from worry. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And then grief says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So that's about the learning that comes from something like grief. Like if you have something that you've lost in your life, a lot of people can relate to losing a person. If someone has passed away, or you lose a relationship out of your life, a friendship, a marriage, any kind of major relationship, even a job that you loved, something. These days there's so many things to grieve, because as we go back out into the world, you could even be grieving that your favorite restaurant is closed down, like things like this. Or opportunities this past year, kids that didn't get to have their graduation ceremonies, things like this. There's a lot to grieve in all different ways. So, but losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. That kind of means we take a lot for granted. So one lesson that can always come from loss is to say, next time I have something really wonderful, I'm going to try to savor it and appreciate it, because all things change and nothing lasts forever. So if I truly, truly enjoy something and savor it, then, it will pass, because everything changes. However, I'm going to be in the moment. I'm going to be in the moment, completely enjoying whatever wonderful thing I have next, because even if I've lost some things, there'll always be more things coming. And my grief from things I've lost has taught me to savor these good things. So she's looking over here at the purging, but what's coming in behind her, that's the new, maybe the new thing that she's manifesting, is the Piper, the Lady of the Harvest, and the Penelope Dreamweaver. So everyone's going to be individual in what they are manifesting with this letting go, but these cards are all, they can be universal for anyone, because this Piper is about art and music and anything that falls under those categories, even if it isn't art and music, but things that are of beauty, anything beautiful. So it's saying the next time that something beautiful is created in your reality, whether it's like the Lady of the Harvest, she represents, the fruitions of nature. And, for instance, the harvest season, when all the fruits of your labor come in. So it can be the real nature, like, you know, when all the tomatoes are finally ripe on the vine and you get that enjoyable time when you can eat them right out of the garden. But it can be just in general in life. As life with this Dreamweaver card brings in your new dreams that you've manifested, you will be able to enjoy them more than you did in the past, because you've done this purging and you realize that you're free to choose how you want to feel, and you're not going to linger in grief, and you're not going to worry when really good things come along. You're no longer going to worry about losing them. You're not going to let the grief of the past keep you stuck. So that's your reading today. It's a double, like little 1 and 2, because I had to separate it in the center. So hopefully you liked the first one enough to tune into the second one, because the ending's really great. So happy manifestations to you from this lovely spot. And the whole time I've been here, I've been trying to look at, I don't know what this beautiful bird is with this nest here. I have to look it up, because it's obviously a nest that somebody provides the spot for some bird. It's probably an endangered bird, and I should know more about it, but maybe I'll try to put a comment down below about what bird this is that I should know, but I can't see well enough to see the bird. But it's a big bird above this big nest. So anyways, from me and this bird, happy reading. And as I was talking, I don't know if I had the good focus on, because I was using my real eyeballs, not the camera eyeballs. So, you know, apologies for my shoddy filmmaking if it was odd, because usually I just put it on a tripod and sit and look into it. But I wanted to look around me today with you rather than having you look at me. So enjoy, and I will talk to you soon.